Guess who had to go to the emergency room last night? Yeah. Couldn't see Black Panther at 7:20. I had to go at 10:20. Because again, the emergency room. Oh boy. You know, you just try and chop up vegetables for a salad and this is what happens. Oh well. Can't really get it wet for, well, I have stitches on my finger, obviously. Sliced it pretty deep, but, you know, a week is going to fly by, and over here again, and we can have a good laugh about it now, especially since today is Friday! Yes, today is Friday, and despite the fact that my finger still hurts a little bit, I'm not letting that get me down. And if you're feeling down for any other reason, you shouldn't feel bad either, because today is Friday and the weekend is just around the corner. Just get through this afternoon, guys. We got this. So, in spite of having to see it very late, I did see Black Panther last night, and it was amazing. Oh boy. The soundtrack was awesome, the characters were great, the action sequences were fantastic. It was just a really fun time of the movie. It actually made me feel better about hurting my finger. The one thing I had to nitpick on, and this is on me, I actually left my phone in the car, and I didn't realize I'd left my phone in the car until like before the movie was going to start. I actually thought I lost it on the way to the theater. See, I go to the Regal Cinemas down at the Arnott Mall, so I had to use the bathroom before the movie, obviously, because better go before than after, right? I thought I lost it at concession, you know, I'm looking all over the place, I'm like really worried. I mean, I'm thinking, wait, I can call my phone. Wait, my phone's not on me. I can't call my phone at all. So I'm panicking, and I get back to my car at almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and oh boy, and my phone was right there. I'm like, oh, thank goodness. You know, whenever I go out, for those of you who don't know, there are 2 items I carry with me at all times I feel are the most important items I have in my life. Well, 3 if you include my car keys. It's my wallet and my phone. Personally, I'd rather not lose either one of those things, but if I had to choose between my wallet or my phone, I think I'd be better off accidentally losing my phone. Because when you think about it, a phone can be replaced. Or better yet, some people will actually have the common courtesy to try and look up whoever owns the phone and give it back to them. But a wallet, on the other hand, is X amount of money in it. And when you lose the money, you may not know what the difference is between when you lost it and when you get it back. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are plenty of people who will give people their money back in their wallet. That's fine. But outside of that, you know, it's pretty scary losing either one. But I thought I had my phone on me, obviously, because I'm using it right now. And as for my hand, well, luckily for those of you who don't know, I'm left-handed, and this is my right hand. So, I guess there's that. I mean, yes, the injury isn't too serious. It's just really the tip of my finger. And I didn't cut anything clean off, so they were able to stitch it back up, obviously, but yeah, last night was pretty rough. But what can you do? Let's just get to the rest of the day, I guess. I mean, there's some other good things about this weekend I'm looking forward to. I mean, it's going to be a nice, relaxing weekend, I hope, and you know, the stitches are going to be here for a week, and they're only going to get better every day that goes on from here on out, so there's always that. Although I do have to take some pain medication just in case. Oh yeah, that's another thing that bummed me. I was so excited after seeing the movie that one of the things I do is online. I've mentioned this before, but I read the One Piece manga, and this week's chapter ended with two people about to clash into each other, and the tagline is "Who will walk out victorious" or whatever. And I mentioned this before. Sometimes the manga will take a week break, and this week they are, or next week they are. So it's going to be March 2nd when I find out what happens. But at least they told us this time. Sometimes they don't tell us at all, and that is really stupid. I feel angry when that happens. At least this week they told us, so what can you do? Unfortunately, now I'm left on a giant cliffhanger waiting 2 weeks to see what happens. Man, it's going to be a long wait. And this is the first Friday where I don't have to mention to have as much meat as you can if you practice the Catholic faith, because you can't. How do I feel right now? Well, I feel a little bummed I can't have meat today, but it's like I said on Wednesday. You know, I can't have meat on Ash Wednesday, and I can't have meat on for the next 7 Fridays, including today. But that's fine. I'll just have meat another day. Probably have it tomorrow. Probably get myself a big breakfast. That'd be great. I can do that. See, there's that. What else is there? And again, I do feel bummed, but at least the weeks prior to, like the beginning of this year up till now, at least I did everything I wanted to do. And I can't really be angry about that because I did everything I wanted to do. Could I have done more? Sure. But I felt what I did was enough, and that was good. Ah, boy. Sorry if I'm feeling a little lethargic. It was a late night last night, but I'm never too tired to get everything going. I'm never too tired to make these videos, and I'm never too tired to see your reactions if you have any to these videos at all. I do it for you guys. I love making these videos for you guys. I'm glad you watch them if you are watching them. Again, you can see me. I cannot see you, obviously. But with that said, if you guys ever want to talk, if you ever want to chat, I'm always here to lend an ear, and I've always got your back. Take care. And I probably could have used my hurt finger to point at my ear, but that's fine. And no, I'm not going to show you what it looks like now. You don't want to see it, trust me. Anyway, bye.